great price point. Let the viewers know.
Yeah, so what we have here is the 2016 Giant Talon. It's the 27.5. It retails for $550. So this bike is fully equipped with a Shimano drivetrain, disc brakes, the appropriate wheel size to be able to have the speed and agility for the trails, and still being able to have a nice cruising speed for touring back and forth to work if you need to commute.
Right, and so you've got from this all the way up to the $7,000-$8,000 bikes that we'll be showing here later, but didn't want to give them the sticker shock right away, right? I mean, this is your great entry-level bike that can do it all. And then you also do rentals here because you're right here on the main trailhead out to all the beaches.
Yeah, we're really close to, Camp Richardson area. We have a full lineup for rentals, anything from kids bikes all the way up to full suspension downhill bikes to be able to take up to North Star.
So what do you see like trending maybe in the bike world right now? Is there anything that's really standing out in your mind that these bike companies are doing?
Yeah, everybody's converting over to the 27 wheel. That's been going on for the last couple of years. 29ers are starting to get some really amazing things going on with them. We're getting longer travel, shorter chain stays, really making a 29-inch wheel trail ready. With the whole new Enduro series that is going out with the World Series and here locally, the 6-inch travel to 5-inch travel all mountain bikes are really starting to hit the scene hard.
They are the true experts here. They live it, breathe it, and ride it at South Shore Bikes. Get on in here, find out all the info on the latest and the trending topics here for 2016 in terms of bikes. That's a wrap here for this interview. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, Todd. Have a great day.
All right, thanks, Mike. A good price point on that bike. Best part is got steel frame. Hard to break that, huh? With your titanium carbon fiber frames. Johnny Norman up there at the top of the gun barrel. Hey, Johnny, looking sunny now.
Yeah, Todd, it's starting to clear up. So you're still going to have some issues with wind and stuff like that, but it's going to shape up to be a beautiful bluebird day. So you're going to have some fresh snow out there. We've got something like, 40% of our trails, 40% of 67 trails have been groomed for you. You're going to have everything from Stagecoach, right? You're going to have Comet, Dipper, everything but Boulder, North Bowl, right? Boulder Carpet are going to be open. You're going to have the face open, conditions permitting. Noon to 4, you're going to have Skychair running. So come on up and hit it, man. It's going to be all good.
And for the face rats, people that want to go get some of those slush bumps, maybe not today, but over the next week or so as you guys wrap up operations on the 24th, where do they check to see if it's open?
Well, two ways. You can dial 775-586-7000, press 1 for current conditions. Or if you have the Epic Mix app, just go to conditions right there. It'll tell you what lifts are open and what the current conditions are. So check it out.
Outstanding. Hey, thanks, Johnny, for being up there.
You got it.
Johnny Norman, top of the gun barrel, looking like they're going to try and run that maybe the end of the season for the afternoons as it softens up. Could be really good. Alpine Meadows running 8 lifts today, so, everybody's starting to wind down a little bit. They're saying that Alpine Squad together will do some combination to stay open every day until May 30th. That's, of course, conditions dependent. You got 5 lifts. Diamond Peak, last day of operation is this Sunday. They picked up an inch. They have 20-some groomed trails, or 20-some trails open. I forget how many they groom. You heard it from Johnny, 12 lifts there. I would go through Stagecoach. I think that's going to be your best bet. You could have a wind issue with that gondola.
Nice retail price on a carbon bike. We're just under $6,000 for this beast, and it's running a full Shimano XT drivetrain.
Nice. Okay, so what does that mean for the riding out there, the Shimano XT? Like, for the viewers that don't know.
Shimano XT just came out this year. It is their 1x11. It's a group set that is on your drivetrain. SRAM came out with the first 1x11. Shimano's now trickling in behind them. They're just changing the game. We're trying to limit the amount of weight that we're carrying on our bike, reducing shifters, reducing cranks, reducing derailleurs, getting all that stuff down to a lighter weight, more efficient pedaling machine.
And when you say 1x11, you're talking 1 sprocket up front, 11 in the back, just to dumb it down even more a little bit.
Absolutely. Traditionally we used to see 3 gears in the front, 9 in the back. Then we moved into the evolution of 2x10, which was a huge change, and now you see a lot of bikes going 1x11 specific.
Okay, so amazing bike here, and you can get all the parts you need to make a bike like this here at South Shore Bikes. Let's talk about some of your events, your ongoing stuff throughout the summer, like community nights, the night rides, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to be holding both men's and women's evening rides on Tuesday nights. We're going to get back into that. All skill levels, so don't feel afraid to come on down if you're a beginner or if you're an advanced rider. We're going to be separating the groups out. The mechanics here, the owner, Heck Hernandez, and we have a couple of our sponsored riders are going to be taking us out and showing people how to ride. In doing that same thing, we're going to be offering clinics. So little mini clinics, being able to how to change a tire on the trail, how to fix a broken chain on the trail, doing small maintenance things to keep your bike running in top shape.
And then you've also got, I mean, for those, you don't even have to show up with a bike. You've got your demo fleet that people can take out. What do you have in your demo fleet?
This year we're going to be running a giant Trance on our higher end demos. It's running a full virtual pivot suspension system called Maestro. It is one of their higher end suspension designs on the Giant brand. From there we trickle down. We have lower end bikes too. You can get out on a 5-inch cross country bike, and you can get out on a carbon road bike if you want to do this year as well.
Very cool. One last time, let them know about the social media deal you've got going on when they come in.
Yeah, come in, check us out, Facebook, bring your mobile device in, and we'll get you $5 off of your next tune-up.
Time to start tuning them up, folks. This weekend is going to be amazing out there in terms of Brown Tahoe. So get on in here and check them out at South Shore Bikes. That's a wrap for this interview. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with one last live report. Back to you, Todd.
All right, thanks, Mike. We're going to check in one more time in our traffic center again with Jana. Good morning, Jana.
Good morning, Todd. The roads were a little messy this morning. We did have some restrictions and chain control throughout the lake area, but there's a bunch been lifted, so you're good to go with some traveling. Just a few little spots around the lake that we still got some chain control going on. As you can see right outside the studio this morning, Highway 50 is nice and clear and moving along good. They did have chain control going on at Echo Summit this morning, but they did lift that currently, so you are good to go there. But if you are traveling out towards Kirkwood this morning, you do want to make sure you have chains or snow tires on your vehicle. They do have R1 controls out that way, just past Pickett's Junction. Excuse me, they're actually starting, if you're coming from the South Lake area, they're starting in Christmas Valley, going over Luther Pass towards Pickett Junction all the way to Kirkwood. So make sure if you're traveling out there that you have the proper snow tires or the chains with you. Other than that, they do still have chain control.
2-in-1 style. Talk about the functionality here and the long-term use.
Yeah, so these helmets are super sweet. You get 2 helmets kind of for the price of one. Retail on these guys is $200. You have a removable chin bar on this helmet, so you can be fully ready to go to the bike park, hit the big dirt jumps, and then be able to take it off and use a helmet just to be able to be safe and cruise down to the beaches. It's a very popular helmet for us this year. We're getting youth into them. It's a lightweight, full-face helmet and allowing the adjustability to put your 5-year-old in it or your 25-year-old adult in there as well. They come in small to large helmet sizes, and it's super quick and super easy.
So yeah, you've got 2 helmets, the price of one here, and show them how it works.
Yeah, by simply removing the tabs on this helmet and removing the chin bar, you can have yourself a half shell and a chin bar. Fully safety rated for downhill regulation.
Very cool. And last one here, we've got the women-specific bike. And this one is the, which model is this, and what makes it women specific?
So this is the Giant Intrigue. LiveU is the branding through Giant that is women specific. We have a shorter down cockpit area for the women, an ergonomic saddle, and grips really caters to the women's body and geometry. This is a 5.5-inch travel bike, fully equipped with a Shimano drivetrain and Fox suspension.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Wyatt. That's a wrap for us here live at South Shore Bikes on Highway 89, Emerald Bay Road. Remember, if you bring in your mobile device, check in on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. They're going to give you $5 off your tune-up here. They are the experts. Get on in here. They're fully stocked. That's a wrap. Sending it back to you in the studio, Todd. Have a great day.
All right, thanks, Mike. As we mentioned, Richard's here from Stupid, South Tahoe Public Utility District. I can't say it without having, because I think there's always somebody out there, maybe they're visiting us, and they go, why would he call it stupid? But that's, you guys have accepted it. It's a great.
Yeah, it's the locals. It's a compliment, really.
Yeah,
the way we take it. And it's fun.
It works because people remember it.
Right.
So, so you made a good comment about you guys are water and sewer.
Yes.
Simple solution. What'd you say to?
Simple solutions for a complex world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not real exciting stuff, is it? I mean.
Yeah, it's very basic.
Yeah,
But
but
it's necessary. Absolutely
yeah,
necessary.
it
Protect the lake, public health.
no one gives a crap until they turn that faucet
Right.
and the water doesn't come out.
That's
Or
right.
they go to flush that number 2 and it just doesn't go anywhere. You know, I mean, let's be honest.
Right. We keep it flowing, out of sight but not out of mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, you and I are having an interesting discussion during the commercial break. I know it's coming up.